Brussels, the heart of Europe, is a city of grand institutions and winding canals. But beneath its charm lies a history of ambitious construction projects that ended in failure. Today, I'm not here for the postcard Belgium, but to explore the ghosts of ambition. Half-built tunnels, phantom stadiums, and colossal structures that stand as monuments to miscalculation. These are stories of spiraling budgets, political wrangling, and billion-euro holes in the ground. Join me, Cicep, as we walk through the shadows of these colossal failures and try to understand how such grand plans could go so spectacularly wrong. What happens when the blueprint for the future is left to gather dust? Let's find out. Deep beneath Brussels lies the story of Metro Line 3, a project meant to connect the city's north and south. It started as a straightforward plan, a new metro line to ease congestion, with a price tag of 950 million euros. But the ground beneath Brussels is marshy and unpredictable, turning simple tunneling into a nightmare. Costs soared, first doubling, then tripling, now reaching nearly 4.7 billion euros. That's money that could have transformed healthcare or education, instead vanishing into a bottomless pit. For locals, the disruption is endless. Construction sites have become part of daily life, with completion dates now a running joke. One shop owner told me, "They started digging when my son was in primary school. He's at university now and they're still digging." The project is stalled, especially under the historic Palais du Midi, which now faces partial demolition. Politicians dodge responsibility, and the tunnel sits incomplete, a dark, empty void beneath the city. It was supposed to be a conduit for progress, but now it's a monument to miscalculation. Billions spent, years lost, and still no train in sight. Sometimes, the ground itself simply refuses to cooperate. As I stand by the boarded-up hoardings, I can't help but feel the absurdity. All that money, all that time, for a tunnel that may never see a train. It's a modern fable about the perils of ambition. And it's only the first of Belgium's pointless projects on my list. Next, I head to the outskirts of Brussels, searching for the Eurostadium, a project that never left the drawing board. It was meant to be a 60,000-seat arena, hosting the opening match of Euro 2020 and replacing the aging King Baudouin Stadium. The vision was grand, a modern coliseum, a hub for sports and entertainment, promising jobs and prestige. But the site straddled the border between Brussels and Flanders, turning the project into a bureaucratic nightmare. Permits, environmental disputes, and political infighting stalled progress at every turn. As deadlines loomed, the project was cancelled in 2018. UEFA stripped Brussels of its hosting rights, leaving only an empty car park. Millions were wasted on plans and legal fees, and Belgium was left without a modern national stadium. The Eurostadium became a ghost project, a stadium that never was, haunting Belgian sport. Standing in the empty expanse where it should have stood, you can almost hear the echo of crowds that never cheered. It's a powerful symbol of how political division can kill even the most inspiring dreams. Ambition and money weren't enough. Without unity, the project was doomed. In the end, all that remains is a bitter memory and a parking lot. My journey now takes me to Belgium's phantom infrastructure. Roads and bridges built at great expense, then abandoned. Near Les Sines, a stretch of the A8 motorway simply stops, forcing traffic onto local roads. It's surreal. A modern highway that ends in a bottleneck, a daily reminder of unfinished plans. The reasons are familiar. Bureaucratic paralysis, legal disputes, and lack of coordination between regions. Sometimes, one region finishes their section, only to find the neighbor hasn't even started. The most absurd example? A massive bridge in a field, with no road leading to or from it. A monument to miscommunication. Locals call it the Pointless Bridge. It's been there for over 20 years, now part of the landscape. The cost is immense, not just in euros, but in lost time, traffic jams, and missed opportunities for economic growth. Yet people adapt. Teenagers skateboard on the unused roads. Families stroll across the empty bridges. These failures have become part of local folklore. symbols of a disconnect between grand plans and reality. As I drive away from another dead-end road, I'm struck by the waste materials, labor, and public money, all for a road to nowhere. It's a quiet, persistent failure etched into the landscape. In Wallonia stands the Strépy-Thieu boat lift, a colossal structure built to lift 350-ton barges 73 meters in a single motion. It's an engineering marvel, the centerpiece of a plan to revive Belgium's industrial waterways. Construction took 2 decades and over 600 million euros. The lift was meant to transform canal transport and boost the region's economy. But the traffic never came. The industries it was built to serve were already in decline. Today, the lift sits mostly idle, a grand project out of proportion to its use. Maintenance costs are high, draining public funds for a structure that's rarely needed. Ironically, it's found new life as a tourist attraction, drawing visitors to marvel at its scale. The Strépy-Thieu lift is a monument to ambition, a beautiful failure. It's a reminder that even the most impressive engineering can't change economic reality. They built a cathedral for a congregation that never arrived. Back in Brussels, the Palais de Justice looms over the city, wrapped in scaffolding for nearly 40 years. The largest courthouse in the world, it was meant to inspire awe, but now it's a symbol of endless renovation. The scaffolding went up in 1984 for urgent repairs. Decades later, it's still there, itself needing repairs. What began as a simple restoration became a bureaucratic nightmare: structural issues, water damage, and shifting plans. The project has been passed from one government department to another, with no one taking control. Parts of the courthouse are unusable, courtrooms closed, staff navigating a building that's part monument, part construction site. The latest timeline? Completion by 2040, or even 2050. That's over half a century of scaffolding. The building meant to symbolize law and order is now a monument to delay and dysfunction. It's a public declaration of incompetence, a project destined never to finish. So ends my tour of Belgium's grandest failures. From a billion-euro tunnel to a phantom stadium, from roads to nowhere to a courthouse trapped in time. These aren't just stories of wasted money. They reveal the gap between ambition and reality, politics and pride. Yet, there's a strange beauty in these broken dreams. They tell us something essential about the places and people that built them. The Strépy-Thieu lift, the unfinished roads, the endless scaffolding, all force us to ask hard questions about how we plan our future. These structures are more than concrete and steel. They're stories of what might have been. Progress isn't always a straight line. Which failed project surprised you most? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the world's most expensive failures. I'm Sisep, and this has been a weird and wonderful weekend.